Alright tout le monde, je suis Justin et on se retrouve sur la suite de Tales of Arise. Donc précédemment mon chum, beaucoup de choses s'est passé. On a enfin découvert la vérité sur Alphen. Puis c'est ça man. Shionne a été kidnappée, puis là il faut aller la sauver. Fait que d'après moi, on s'aligne vers la fin du jeu. Fait que let's go.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Allez, let's go, reprends-toi en main, Alphen.
Right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Yes, notre groupe s'est reformé, à part Shionne. Peut-être qu'est-ce que je pourrais bien faire? Augmente la défense.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me! Let's get to work then!
You're finished!
Going in!
Swallow dance!
You think it's natural?
Swallow blade!
Look sharp! Denied!
Its armor's too strong.
Put it over!
Eat dirt! Be my guest! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Start up!
Look sharp!
Here I come! It's
Make it
on!
rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yeah, ça va bien là.
Too fast!
I'll trip it up.
I'm not done!
Light astral
Take
energy!
this!
Light
Tiger
astral
Blade!
You're
Make it
finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon show!
Ah, on l'a eu. A bien été?
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Salim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah! Beau speech, mon chum Alphen y est de retour, man, pour aller sauver Xion. Ok, alright, 2 petites secondes. Là, je suis là. As-tu quelque chose à débloquer, elle? Je pense pas. Hein?
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
Ouais, c'est le dos du bateau, ça.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Du coup, j'ai hâte de savoir ce qui va se passer, là. Arrêtez de parler. Puis en même temps, je veux écouter les dialogues, puis en même temps, je suis comme, ah ouais, je veux jouer. Je veux savoir ce qui va se passer.
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Ok. Ah, encore, asti.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, let's go.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Ok, c'est où je dois aller? Ça doit être là-bas. Fait que je peux tourner à droite.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
C'est humide.
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not
Fuck.
the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Il avait déjà fait ça pour Shion.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned.
On va prendre la soupe aux légumes, là, pour je suis pas trop...
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Tiens. On a-tu un dialogue? Non. Bref.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Ah, si j'ai hâte de la sauver, man.
We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Ah, lâchez-moi avec les
I
dialogues.
always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Un autre. Ah, il y en a tout le
I
temps.
don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodea?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Est-ce qu'on peut avancer? C'est pas que je déteste ces dialogues, j'adore ça. Je trouve que ça développe la relation avec les personnages, ça les rend plus vivants. Mais parce que, Chris, j'avance 5 mètres, j'ai 3 dialogues, j'en avance un autre 3 mètres, j'ai 5 dialogues, c'est trop. Mais je me sens obligé de toutes les regarder, je veux toutes les écouter. Je suis obligé.
That's what we're going to climb?
Encore. Hey, gros, t'as-tu vu? J'ai
Is
juste
it
franchi une
me?
porte.
Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Ah.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you Oh. Right.
Elle est pas là, elle peut pas te soigner. Ouais, ça t'a dur pour... Yes. Par là.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Ah shit. Pas le choix eux autres.
No holding back.
You want me? Come get me!
It's over!
Look sharp!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Take this! You're finished! Try harder! Little escape! Rising Wyvern!
No armor
back!
stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Look sharp!
No further! I'm not shot! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Look sharp!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Big blast!
You're mine! It's over! You're mine! You're finished!
Ready and rare.
Make it rain! Hikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
Dance in the wind.
I'm gone!
Take this!
Air thrust.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Oh! Oh, c'est beau ici!
Looks like some solid equipment. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to.
Ah, pas le choix. Ah, faut chier quand je suis obligé des fights.
I hope I live long enough to regret this.
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do.
Get behind me!
Okay, here I go! It's over! Stardust! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! You're finished! You're on!
Now.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Far enough!
Here goes.
You're on! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
I'm on it.
Here I
Thunder
come!
field.
It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Make it rain!
Lightning.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Going
You're
in.
mine!
Steel
It's
force.
over! Stardust!
Dance and
You're
fly.
on! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Ah ah, on a un boss. Hé hé, on a un boss. Alright. Ouais, je peux rien me faire, je loot jamais, mais c'est pas grave là. Moi j'ai fait en sorte que je puisse me concentrer sur l'histoire, fait que c'est pas si grave. Ça va bien aller. Ouais, let's go.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us? Mirage!
Merde.
Eat dirt! Aim for the
Ready
weak
and
spot.
firing. I can carve through armor.
Here I come!
Now end the groove.
Mirage!
Their arms were interrupted.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this! It's over!
Là, on n'a pas personne assez qui va nous heal. Oh nice, Renewal se fait one shot.
It was nice while it lasted.
Nothing gets by me.
Sometimes the best medicine is
Ah nice, ça marche.
in here!
You're mine!
Blah, 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 that's
Ah come on, là, il a déjà crié, je fais juste m'avancer puis il me pogne pareil.
Igneous
Raging Storm! Lightning condemned!
Mirage!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Armor won't save you.
Keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I've let you all
Leave it to
down.
you!
Sleep now.
It's
You
time!
all tucked away.
Ah fuck.
Raging Storm! Hold on.
Ah ok, bon ben là j'ai pas le choix là, Calice.
To your art.
Fix it to
Here
it.
I come. Tunnel!
This one is mine.
Not on my watch.
I'm on
Dance in the
You
wind!
require a hand.
Air thrust!
Là, arrêtez de faire décoller, tabarnak. Enlevez-vous-en de là, là.
Dirt!
Thunder field!
In a bind.
Raging cascade!
You're mine! Rising
You all
Wiper!
tucked away.
An outstanding effect.
Dance in the wind!
This one is mine.
Too much to handle? Its wings are lighting up!
Enlevez-vous-en de là. Ben oui, fais-toi tuer, cette conne.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Ben, il me charge.
On guard.
Take it!
Il est genre, il me suivait, fuck off, hostie. On va ressusciter Renewal.
Is this it?
Lightning!
Ah, je suis mort, nice.
Thunderblade!
I'm ready to go.
Complete phase!
Oh.
Air thrust!
On guard.
Photon! Lightning
This
condemned!
one.
Quand je vais pouvoir utiliser un objet. Ah.
Take this.
Tiger blade.
Raging
No
storm!
further. It's pinned down.
Bon, il t'attend, sacrément d'hostie.
Look sharp. Igneous discharge.
Blade!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do.
Rising Wiper!
On guard.
Wind after energy!
Armor won't save you.
Raging cascade!
Eat dirt!
Crescent moon!
Talon
Seal! More for the
Hideous discharge!
blah 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 magic!
I'll finish you here and now!
You're finished!
Alright, it's showtime!
Denied!
Try harder! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Check là qui se crisse. Là, il s'est crissé direct devant.
Hold on!
You require a
Take this!
No more
get
Miss
out of
Nice
this.
Girl!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's go,
Comment ça, je me suis fait péter, man? Je suis en train de le décoller. Ah là là.
An outstanding effect!
Lightning condemned! Crescent moon! I'll take it from here.
Ah, yes.
Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Dance in the wind! Frozen!
Hammer!
Raging Cascade!
This should do it!
Dance in the wind! In here! Tiger!
Blade!
I'll be saving this one! Crescent moon! Blah 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 magic! Go!
All healed!
Dance in the wind! In here!
I'm gonna
This
need more
one's
of that
mine!
medicine.
What? Hey, one at a time! Photon lightning condemned!
Calisse qui Sarah, tabarnak. T'as un bouclier, pas capable de prendre des dégâts, c'est quoi?
All right, let me at him!
Prepare to be
Ground
sealed!
and pound!
You're mine!
In a bind?
One more!
Ah, tout le monde crève, sacrement. Arrêtez de crever, calisse, protégez-vous, c'est pas fait de quoi?
Sometimes the best medicine is
Not feeling so hot.
take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry. Going in. Here's on guard. This one's mine.
You picked the wrong fight!
Light ass raging cascade.
Ground
You're
and
mine!
pound.
You're finished! Try harder! My turn!
Ground and pound.
My turn!
Sweetheart, get on in there with the others. Not in your dreams.
Crescent moon.
The picture of health.
You're mine!
Ah, c'est de la merde, man, jouer sans...
Here.
sans chienne, man, c'est de la style de merde pour eux.
Light astral energy. Banana, let's go.
Now we're not...
Raging cascade. Seal.
This!
On guard.
More for the stockpile.
Here we go again!
One at a time. Air thrust. Dance in
Take
the wind.
this!
Air thrust.
Armor won't save you!
Ready to go.
First strike! Oh, you are gonna pay for
Ça a pas
that.
marché, nice.
On guard.
Bah, tu sais, pogne-moi, esti. Je cours partout, tabarnak, tu me pognes pareil.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine.
Mais pourquoi plus personne me heal, là? C'est qui me heal? Me semble que Dohalim il est supposé heal, calice, là.
Eat this!
Tiger blade.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
On guard.
Tabarnak, besoin de stock pas mal, là.
That's right.
Juste pas un petit crise d'oiseau à marde, là.
It's over!
Tiger blade.
You're done! Go away!
Flaming meteor.
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove! Swallow
Going
blade!
in.
Dance in the
Take
wind.
this!
Air thrust.
First strike!
Dance in the
Try
wind.
harder! My turn! No escape! First strike!
No further!
Going in. That's it.
Mirage!
Ben oui, servez d'abord puis attaque tout le monde, ben oui.
Guardian field.
Your tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead.
Hey, wait for law!
Nice, enfin.
Let's do it.
It's over!
Going in.
Mirage!
I'll smash you!
Get
Jump
on
on!
together!
Slot! Rising Lovers!
Let's tear him up!
Whoa, hey! Getting stronger!
Ah oui.
It's switching up its movements. Watch out!
So now you're getting serious?
Whoa, hey! One at a
Let
time!
my guard down.
Thunderblade!
Can't move!
Je comprends pas pourquoi que ça me pognait de même, là, pas vrai?
That did it.
Oh oh.
It's time! I lost my focus!
Just what the doctor ordered. Take care of...
Oh, les gens de donner une gelée de citron pis elle crève, cette petite conne. Sacrement.
An outstanding target show. Whirlwind. Discharge.
Steel Force! Lightning condemned!
Je donne une gelée de citron aussi pis elle crève encore, c'est cool, c'est vraiment nice.
I've let you all down.
Aïe aïe, dude, là.
All healed.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This should do it!
Putain, calice.
In an instant! Impact block!
Et c'est pas drôle, tabarnak. Je suis en train d'en ressusciter un. Je donne full la vie, ça fait. La vie fait genre ça de même. Oup, elle est full, plaf, il se fait tuer. Je suis comme. Fuck off.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
Ah, ça va être tough, mon chum. Finir le jeu sans chionne. Ça m'a pris toutes mes.
Let's get going. Shion needs us.
Ça a pris toutes mes résurrections pis tout, là. Ça a pas de sens, là.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Ouais, Shion nous attend, Chris. On a même pas fait 100 mètres. Ah ouais, let's go. Terre du néant.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Peligion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Land of Water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the...
J'ai rien à vendre. Ah, j'ai même plus seul de résurrection, man, ça a pas de sens. Ça a tout pris ce que j'avais, man. Anyway, je m'en sers pas de ça, là. Je fais juste rusher l'histoire principale, là. Moi, juste vendre, là. Ça, moi le garder. Ouais, on est pauvre. Et voilà.
Circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. I swear I've seen that castle somewhere, but...
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry. Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Oh. À qui je parle? Dormir.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Moi, je voulais parler à Shion ou Kisara. Le reste, je m'en fous.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Tu vois, je dois me rendre là ou l'autre bout? À l'autre bout, hein? C'est à l'autre bout, c'est sûr. Ah, on est déjà rendu.
You guys want to rest here?
On l'a déjà fait.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No. And I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
Oops.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. Didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Farra's castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go?
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle. That's...
Check bien ça, y a de quoi qui va arriver, man. Et voilà, on va avoir un boss surprise.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Ils ont des masques.
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Volron is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Xion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them?
Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, If we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
C'est-tu le boss final pour elle? On va avoir un donjon dans le château, ça c'est sûr.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not Fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne?
Lies.
Oh, ok, on a un boss fight avec Shionne.
Thor! thorns.
Ok, les épines.
This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible.
Eh, non, sacrément, tu fais quoi? Va-t'en te battre, là.
We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire. Unless you have a better idea.
Eat dirt!
Tiger
Alone. I'm alone.
Xion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Xion!
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait à Xion?
Xion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Xion!
Super Swallow Dance!
No escape! This one's all
Ouais, on se vise bien, pas bien.
Stardust! Rising Viper! You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade! Photon!
It's over!
This Raging Cascade!
Take this!
In here! Tiger Blade!
Mirage! Swallow
Anything
Blade!
in armor is all mine.
Here I come! You're finished! Soda!
Check là, il vise à côté, Chris.
Ready!
You're mine!
Photon!
You're
Raging
mine!
Cascades! Spread!
Elle a ben trop.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Xion.
Alvin! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Ça fait bizarre de même parce qu'on dirait qu'il regarde les boules.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Final boss, mon chum. Le final boss.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me...
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Yeah! Je suis en revenu, mon chum.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go.
Ok, elle l'a déjà. Bon.
We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma...
Ah, c'est rhabillé
the
seul
fate
de
of
même?
Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Ah, y'en a encore. J'ai hâte d'aller péter
Way
le
to give
boss.
us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
Ah là, l'affaire, j'ai plus de fiole de résurrection, pas en tout, j'ai plus rien. Oh, c'est le donjon. On est rendu là, man. On est rendu là, man.
Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
What?
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
It's on! You're on! You pick the wrong
I'm ready! Strike it here! Discharge!
Hey, attends une minute, là. Ça a tout changé, là. Shion était ici. Greenwell était ici. Là, il était... Ah non, fuck. Là, il était ici. C'était de même. Hey, sacrément. Pourquoi ils ont changé mes affaires, là? Attends, je viens d'avoir de quoi? Membre soutien. Oh! Fait que Shion a fallu qu'elle aille là, en fait. Quand même. Ah oui, ça va être de même, là.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Magic is there! Dragon show! In here!
Take that!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Elle a fait une attaque dans les airs pour elle.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
These fists have got your name on them!
It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, hein?
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again?
Actually, no, never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment
Check ma vie, man.
and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Ah, ok, avant là, ça me gosse un peu. Stratégie, se battre avec modération, se concentrer sur la guérison, man. À distance, en cas de danger, restaurer les PVPF EPS avec des objets quand les pièces sont bas. Ok. Quand j'ai fait changer Shep, ok. Quand que Shep pour modifier quelque chose, ok, ouais. Elle était là. Là, il était là. Renwell était là. C'est supposé être comme ça. Ok, c'est bon. Il est trop tard.
Now you see what I can do!
Here, let me help.
The flaming silence yearns to be let free! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here, let me help.
Dance in the wind! First aid!
The enemy is on too. You'll soon see about that. Radiant Here, let me help.
Oh, come on, là, sacrément, je suis en train de faire mon attaque.
Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Thanks so much.
Swallow Blade! First strike! You're on! All fighting!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Good.
There's always room for improvement.
On est juste niveau 27 pis tout, genre.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
Ah,
So where is he? There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
qu'est-ce qu'elle a, elle? Elle est pas d'accord, c'est quoi?
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
« 14 000, mon chum, hier.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Non, fuck off. Je prends la chance d'essayer de prendre qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans le coffre. Oh! Nice. Je sais pas ce que je viens de pogner pour elle. Ah! C'est pour là.
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almeidrea... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
Damn it! It's a trap!
Je le savais. Ah, come on! Ils m'ont suivi jusque dans le fond, tabarnak.
Bad feeling about this.
Ta gueule, là. Ah, il est bien fatigant, man. Tu me laisses recharger mon attaque? Il veut pas. Tu te fais chier, man.
This ends now! Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Swallow Blade! I owe you one!
Raging Storm! From
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Thunder Blade!
No further! Here I come! Blow away!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Ah, fuck off. Sacrament, ils sortent d'où, eux autres? Ah, c'est une bande de fatigants, sacrament de calice.
That's my cue.
Rising Wyvern! Shut him down!
Voyons, si, j'ai pas de l'attaquer, man. T'es buzz?
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Lightning. Downfall.
I'm not No escape!
The earth throbs in pain.
No further! Blow away!
This world.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Raging cascade.
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hein?
With this, I can become even stronger.
Ah, pas le choix, si, let's go.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Sleep now. They may let you go, but they're vicious.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cascade.
Freeze in!
Attack! Feel.
Rising Wyvern! It's on! Here I come! Not today! Take this! I owe you one!
Do it!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! Not a chance!
New leaf on
You're mine! It's over! You're on! Slash!
Do it!
Here I come!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Là, mes estis.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Looks like trouble.
Il sort d'où, lui?
Together we got this!
Not in your dreams.
In a bind?
Freeze laser.
Hey, calme-toi, sacrament.
I never miss!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Radiant
Rising Wyvern!
Chizuru! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Here I go!
Smash you! It's on!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
I can feel my power growing!
Elle est où, là? Ici, c'est de quoi de spécial. Et je dois péter ces 3 soldats-là. Ça peut être une fiole de résurrection, je le sais pas, on va le voir.
Don't get careless!
Don't kill me.
Eat this! You're mine! Fly!
Here's a healing art. In pain.
Take this! Stardust! Not a chance! Swallow blade!
Ready to go! I'm out of ammo!
Swallow blade!
Denied!
Try this! It's fine! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Confiscated!
I'm on it!
Aïe, je suis en train de t'attaquer. Si t'étais dans les airs, sacrément. Oh, mon esti, t'aimes ça? Décolle ici.
I'll be saving this one! Freeze Lancer! Supernova! Dance in the wind!
In a bind?
One more seal! Watch and more for the stop!
Now I'm in the flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
It's weakened!
I can handle it! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Alright.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Le dernier boss va me faire chier, mon chum, je le sens.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Healing circle!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! I owe you one!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Hey,
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I come! It's over! Burn in hell! You're mine! Swallow blade! Prepare to be seen! Time to let it rip! Swallow blade! It's almost too strong! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind! Shield!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
I'll heal you all!
I'm ready! Do it!
Healing circle!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Rising Wyvern!
Take this!
Not in your dreams!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
nice.
With this, I can become even stronger! You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never...
Bouge pas.
Brace yourself!
Fais chier, calice. J'ai plus le choix de pogner.
Healing circle!
Here I come! It's over!
That's not even fair!
Here I come! Ignite!
Armor won't save us! Roll now!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Limbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
My turn! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Easy and snaring to me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial spear. Let the marksman handle this.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Glacial
Mirage!
spear.
Try
Here's
harder!
evil.
This one's all mine!
Whirlwind snap!
Easter!
Nothing gets by me!
Take
Here,
this!
let me help.
You're mine!
Just go! Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Like extra up here!
Take this!
There, confiscated! Go!
You're mine!
Raging storm!
It's over!
Anything in armor is all mine!
No escape! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Thank you!
Swallow Blade!
That frickin' does it!
Try this!
Downfall!
Infernal!
I'm nearly done for.
First aid! Raging cascade!
I'll run you through! Denied! I'll crush
Oh, yeah.
you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Rising Wyvern!
Stardust! Come on, roll now!
No escape!
Here I go! It's over!
I'm on it! It's on!
Back into the fray!
Ignite! Crumble!
Annihilation! Searing raging storm!
Swallow Blade! I'm on it!
Here's another!
Swallow Blade!
One last dance in the
Try
wind!
this!
In here!
Torrent!
Nice one! There! Gustral
You're mine!
Shattering
Pieces! Attack time!
Arch field!
Will this help?
Confiscated!
Swallow Blade!
I'm on it!
Stardust!
Tear you apart!
Here's a healing arm! Force!
Hurrah!
Rain! Storm!
Ben oui, mais tu te crisses devant. Tu sais, je l'attaque sur le côté puis il glisse en avant de lui. Je suis comme sacrement.
Nothing gets by me!
Mark it!
Rising Wyvern! Not today! Stardust!
Dance in the wind! Radiant
I'll tear you apart! Denied! That
No
frickin' does it! I can carve through armor!
Rising Wyvern!
Here!
That's much better.
You're on!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I need to be stronger.
Je sais même pas où aller, man. Ah, yes.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yes. Ah merde, il faut un autre pont et une autre affaire, j'ai mal lu parce que genre j'avais juste hâte de faire d'autres choses. Merde. Pourquoi ici ton... Puis tu sautes en bas ou on peut y aller? J'ai abaissé un autre pont-levis en fait. Merde. Ah ok, il faut que j'aille de l'autre côté ce shot là. Bon ben let's go aussi.
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
This looks nice and tough.
Je suis con, j'aurais peut-être pas dû utiliser toutes mes PS parce qu'avant le boss, on va avoir un truc qui va toutes les redonner. Mais bon, c'est pas grave.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
On est obligé de les battre. Ah bon, on retourne ici.
Brace yourself. This one's tough. Glory to Volron! Here I come. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Rage Art Steel!
Swallow
It's a
blade.
duel of the art!
You're up. Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Rising Wyvern! An astral art?
That's my cue! Where are you going?
Shut him down.
Annihilation!
Ah, allez, je suis en train de faire mon combo, ce tabarnak.
Not a chance.
Raging Cascade! Steel! Lightning! I'll be saving this one!
Here I come. The Rising Wyvern!
Light Astral Energy!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Do it!
Still,
This ends now!
consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing art! Here goes!
Here I come. You're finished. Stardust. You're on.
Eat this! Here's a healing art!
Ignite.
Here
Here I come. I'm not done. Rising Wyvern.
Hear me!
You're on.
Feel the fury! Burning steel!
Infernal
Do it!
Torrent. Rising Wyvern.
Blow away!
Here I
I'll
come.
heal you all!
It's
Not
over.
in your dreams! Healing
You're mine.
Raging
In a
storm!
bind? I'm on it! Now
Here's the fear! Here's the evil!
I really owe you one.
No escape. Rising Wyvern.
Eat this!
Photon!
Burn.
Dance in the wind! Here, let me
Swallow
air
blade.
thrust! Photon blast!
Try this. Infernal Torrent. Swallow blade.
Raging
I'll
to the
smash
fray!
you!
This one's mine! In here!
First strike! I'm on a
More
roll
for the
now!
sky! Here! Front and jump! Wind Astral Energy! More with that heat water! Front and dance in the wind!
Oh, il est en tabarnak, il va faire son movement.
Air thrust! Photon blast! Dance in the wind! Feel! First
I
aid!
really owe you one.
Let's go.
Crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
I'm not done.
Dance in the wind!
Swallow
Feel! I'll be saving this
Try
one!
harder. Now.
Ben oui, j'esquive une fois, esti.
Can't get out of this.
Hey, ta gueule!
Rising Wyvern. You're
More
on.
with that kick!
Try
Rolling
this.
circle!
Swallow blade.
Dance in the wind!
Infernal Torrent. Rising Wyvern.
Not on my watch!
Far enough! I'm on it!
Hear me!
Rising Wyvern. You're on.
Here's the evil!
Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Stardust.
Here's a healing art! Hit! First
I
aid!
owe you one. This one's all mine. Infernal Torrent. You picked the wrong fight. You're mine.
This one's mine!
I'll try this.
Now!
Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
On va le s'envoler, mon chum.
We can really make weapons with this?
Ah, yes, on l'a retrouvé tout de suite, man. Nice. Je pensais qu'il a fallu que je remonte les étages comme j'ai fait la dernière fois tantôt. Ah, désolé. C'est pas lui? Continue depuis la place de l'entrée centrale. Ici? Ah ben oui, c'est bon, hein, c'est lui. Ah, tabarnak, m'a pogné.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
No further! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Thanks so much.
Smash you!
Gale Force.
Watch this!
Denied.
Swallow Blade!
À toutes les fois, je suis mon attaque, s'il me rattaque tout le temps.
Shut him down! Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer.
Take this!
Attaque lui, là.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
On doit être fatigant pour lui, il est dans les airs, il fait juste se faire attaquer tout le temps, là.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Ouais, c'est sûr.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eat this! You require a hand. I'm not done! No further! Try this!
I never miss.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Et yeah!
Denied!
Ah, sacrément, il y a du monde, aussi. On va tous vous pogner en même temps, quand on va dire, hein.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing arc.
I'm on it!
Dance in the wind.
Swallow Blade!
I'll be
Rising Wyvern!
It's on now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Here, let me help. Here's a dragon shell.
Now we're not... Rising Wyvern! Can't get out of this!
Now.
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Seems about right to me.
On arrive, on est là. Vas-y, go, man. Jardin suspendu. Ouh! Je suis tracé, man.
What is this place?
Look, over there.
Ah. Même pas le boss final.
Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone.
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Nothing gets by me!
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, là?
Supernova! I never miss!
I'll tear you apart! Take this! Lewis Kick! Rising Wyvern!
I'll be here
Here and now!
Into the shadows! Raging storm!
Here I go!
You'll soon see about that.
Try this! You're mine! I'm on it! Now or never. In a bind.
Healing circle. Thanks so
Ta
much.
gueule, arrête de crier devant le nez, câlisse. On va Hunter aussi ou quoi?
You picked the wrong fight.
Now you see what I can do.
Portal Blade! Try this!
Infernal Turret! Start!
Eat this!
Hurricane! Far enough!
Dust your mind!
Lightning Storm!
Rising
Where are you going?
Fluid kick! Try this! Infernal Turret! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc.
You're mine!
Not on my watch.
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning condemned.
The flame inside me!
There's something in the tower.
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Ah, fuck off. Y'en a deux.
Thanks.
Take this!
Just what I needed. Photon
Prepare to be sealed! You picked the wrong fight!
Dust to dust!
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
Try this! Infernal Turret! Rising One! You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death to biz. Ready to go. Reciprocation.
Now you see what I can do! Can't get out of this! I'm on
Swallow Blade!
I've still got some fight left in me.
Mais on chionne,
Rising
Here's a
Wyvern!
healing arc. First aid.
Try this!
Lightning condemned.
Rising Wyvern! First strike!
Let
you through!
me help. First aid.
Start up! Hit time!
Hear me. Flame of terror. Now I'm in the groove. Here's the evil.
T'es sérieux là? J'ai fait mon attaque direct pendant que j'étais paralysé, fait que ça compte pas là. Wow. Hey, on crie, je suis sur de quoi? Tabarnak!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight! Rising Wyvern!
Here's the healing arc.
In a bind?
I'll be ready. Confiscated. Radiant sword.
It's over!
Now I'm in the groove!
Try this! Infernal Turret! Swallow Blade! Slot! You're mine!
Ready to go. Light astral energy. I'm only getting danced in the wind. Field.
Here we go again!
I'll be saving this one. I'll bring you back from death. More where that came from. Here goes. Dance in the wind. Field. More for the stockpile. Thanks so much.
Smash you!
More where that came from.
Bon, c'est temps, man. Depuis tantôt, j'ai essayé de le briser sur mes 6 noyaux.
Rising Wyvern! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself
C'est
finished!
caliste, man.
Let me help. Light
That's
astral
one of them
energy.
taken
Et là, ça va
care
bien
of.
aller là.
Should make things easier at least.
Not today!
Where are you going?
In a bind? Watch it!
I'll heal you all.
You're mine!
Thunder field.
You're finished!
Raging
Second
blade.
does it!
Ready. Mega ray. Annihilation.
Take this!
Light astral
You're
energy.
finished!
I'll heal you all.
Swallow Blade! Rising... Wait! Something's happening!
Ah non.
They fuse together?
Thanks. Just what the doctor ordered.
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Sleep now. More for the stock.
I'm not done! Try this! Infernal Turret! This one's all mine! You're on! You picked the wrong fight!
Check bien ça, c'était même pas le boss final, mon chum.
Infernal Turret! Rising Wyvern! You're on! Infernal Turret! Storm! Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Where are you going?
out of this! Eat this! Here I come!
Raging storm!
It's over! Eat dirt!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come! No escape! Swallow blade! First strike! You're done! Rising Wyvern! You're on! Swallow blade!
Back into the crowd!
Glacial Storm! Well, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Will this help?
Take this! You're finished!
Healing Storm!
Mirage!
A new leaf on life!
I will...
Spirit Dragon! Reload!
I can handle it!
Oh shit, it.
Forward dance! Fly! Try this! Eternal Fury first! Huh. No escape! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take this!
Try this!
Sleep now.
This one's all mine!
I'll
Slap!
be saving this one.
Burn!
Here goes! Healing Storm!
That
Here I go! I'm only getting started! Dance in the wind! Where are you going? Air thrust! Photon dance in the wind! Not on my watch! I'll heal you all! Wind
You're
after
finished! Try
energy!
harder! Not a chance!
Oh yes, il va faire son esti de finish, mon chum. Lui.
Infernal Torrent!
Glacial Spear! Dance in the wind! What's this?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Yeah, man.
Ready and will! I'll smash you!
Mirage! Mirage!
Now I'm in the groove!
Thunder Field!
Take this!
Raging
You're finished!
Cascade!
Eat this!
Burn!
Into the sky!
It's
Into the wind! Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Take this!
First strike! You're done! Take this! You're finished!
Swallow dance!
Reload!
Here I come! You're finished!
Reload! Here, let me help. First aid! I'm ready! Where are you going?
Take this! It's over!
Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all!
Take this! I'm not done!
Anything normal is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
This one's all mine!
Radiant light!
Eat dirt!
Here!
Tectonic bomb!
Take this!
Just what I need!
You're
Back
finished!
into the fray! Annihilation!
Now I'm in the groove!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Leave the chargers to me!
Raging Cascade!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Fierce evil! More for the stockpile! Freeze laser! Lightning condemned! Here's a healing order!
Rising Wyvern!
Prepare to be sealed! Fly!
Can't
Get out of this!
Infernal Torrent! Rising
Pieces! Attack time!
Bullseye! Lightning condemned! Thunder Flame!
Now I'm in the
The
groove!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Take this!
Burning strike!
Swallow blade!
Here's
Try
the
this!
Let's do
Infernal
it!
Torrent!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Ah, c'est bien fait.
We did it! Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
Oh.
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. When we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
Le donjon il continue encore ou on s'en va au boss? Oh, je l'ai dehors, on a pas mal de stock là, me semble. Au moins le boss c'est quelque chose. On va peut-être se faire péter la gueule. Ah, il est là. On arrive, man.
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Okay.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Oh! Oh, okay.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Attends, j'ai remarqué ça ici. Est-ce qu'on peut aller là? Non, ok. Je pensais qu'on pouvait. Désolé. Go. Ouh, je suis stressé, man.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life.
Let's go, man, on y va.
I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the better you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power holds upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Take this.
Burn it out!
I want to see.
I really owe you one. I'm on it!
Here's evil! Freeze blazing cascade! I love you all!
Denied!
Sleep now! Healing circle!
Wrath and pain.
Dragon shell!
I never miss!
Thanks. Slash! I'm
blade!
rising wyvern!
Roar! Lightning! More with that down! Ready! Lightning! In here! Not in your dreams!
Burn!
Annihilation!
Hurricane!
Take this!
More with that
Now you see what I can do!
I'm on it!
Yes, il l'a knocké.
I really owe you one!
It's over! Swallow blade!
Moi, je m'en vais de là, man. C'est quoi ça, ce histo-là?
Try harder! My turn!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Lightning!
He just won't stay still!
If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
I'll heal you all!
Take this.
Take this in the wind! I'll cover you!
Now!
Ah, fuck, il a fallu que je fasse LT puis en haut. Ça a l'air d'avoir marché.
He's open! Let's go! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Rising Wyvern! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Is that it?
You're finished!
What's he planning?
Damn it! Too fast!
Looks bad.
Stand back.
We've got to
I'll
stop
trip
him.
it up.
I'm all closed up.
Anything in order!
Take this.
Hold on!
This is over.
I'll smash you!
Now, are you ready to entertain me?
Fuck off.
Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Annihilation.
Take this.
Yes, tout le monde s'en est sorti.
I never miss. Now into the Not on my watch.
Far enough!
Freeze laser.
I'm not done!
Air
Swallow Blade! Try this!
I'm on
Infernal Torrent! Rising Wyvern! Talon Hurricane!
Here's a healing arc.
No further.
Ah, merde.
Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'm not done!
Vite, attaque, attaque! Laissons-lui.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this! I'll run you through! Swallow blade! Try this! I'll run you through!
Now this is enjoyable.
Leave now.
I'm on it!
Here,
In a
let me
bind.
help. Eat dirt. First down, raging cascade. Fred, I can steel.
Hurricane!
Now, are you ready to
Merde.
Don't disappoint me by dying
Try
just
harder!
yet.
The flame inside
Take
me
this.
yearns to be let free! I owe you one. You picked the wrong fight!
This is over.
Try harder! Not a chance! I'll smash you!
Seal.
I really owe you
Serious
one.
blood.
Take this! It's over! Prepare to be seen! Can't get out of this!
Oh, ça va bien, man.
Take this! Take this! Rising lever!
Glacial spear. Here's
Take this! Try this out!
It was nice while
Hey, ta gueule! T'es fatigant, là.
Take this!
Here's a healing arm.
It's time! Take this! Take this!
Too much to handle. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, lui, man!
Got him!
Il y a une deuxième partie, c'est sûr.
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
Il va se transformer, là. Ah, tabarnak, ça c'est le vrai boss.
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Ah, fuck, on a le vrai boss là, qui s'en vient.
Bow before your sovereign.
Ok.
What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance.
Eh, merde.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powers care only for domination. We never asked to rule. No one did. What do I care if you're wrong? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Dude, on va crever. Check sa vie comment elle baisse pas vite. À toutes les fois que je vais esquiver, tabarnak, là, j'ai jamais le temps. Ah ouais, c'est le vrai boss, ça, man. Je pensais qu'il était knocké puis il l'était pas.
Here, let me help. Raging
Far enough!
Fred! Radiant love here!
I will show you true power!
Dance in the wind!
Bleed
Not on my watch!
Cover!
Swallow dance! Raging
Take it! Hurricane! It's over!
Here, let me help.
Ça fait quoi ça? Les PV, y a-t-il quelque chose qui me donne des PS? Yes.
Here, let me help. Here, first aid. More for the stockpile.
Smash you!
Unleash lightning!
Here's a healing heart. First aid.
No further!
Here, getting yours. First aid. Hear me, flame of fury.
Oh yes!
More for the stockpile. Glacial spear. Here's evil. Raging storm. More with that
Oh, il l'a eu!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all. But ready.
It's over!
Here, flat. Back into the He's too fast to keep up with. Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead. Okay. I'll provide cover. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. I'll be standing this one. Here's a healing art.
I'll smash you!
Here goes. This one's mine. More where that came from. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! No
Ça va bien?
Kneel before your
Fuck.
sovereign!
Nothing gets done.
No further!
Sleep now. Annihilate the stockpile.
Your life ends here! You're mine!
He's about to attack! Skip! We need to stop him!
Vite, vite.
More where that came from. Healing circle.
What?
All others shall be banished!
Dude, j'ai fait full d'attaque!
Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Try harder!
Here's a healing art. Could this
Dude, on a réussi à l'esquiver, man!
be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
Not in your dreams.
Swallow blade!
Tempest Hurricane. Tempest Swirl.
Oh, fuck off.
Light Master. Thanks so much. I'll cover you.
Merci. Haha.
Attack time!
Field.
Armor won't save you!
Time!
More for the stockpile.
You're mine!
In a bind?
I'm ready.
Unleash the lightning!
I'll heal you all. Wind Master Lance.
Stay away from my friend!
Ok. Il commence à être à faire chier là.
Resuscitation. Gale Force.
Should erase everything!
Healing Truck. Chinese Supernova. Dance in the wind. I'll be waiting.
My turn!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Ça va bien finalement? Oh non, fuck off.
Freeze Laser.
Burn! I shall be the ruler of all things! You're mine! It's over!
Chinese Supernova. Dance in the wind.
In a bind?
Air
Rising Wyvern!
Light Astral Raging Cascade.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Fuck, on a échoué.
You pay for that! Kneel before your sovereign! This should do it!
I never miss.
Inside me, yours to be let
I'll
free!
turn you back to depths of hate.
Your
I'll
life
be
will
saving
end
this
here!
one.
Oh, il fait l'attaque, vite, vite!
Let me help.
Je comprends pas, man. Gros, j'ai fait fucking d'attaque. Ça fait fucking chier pour elle. Yes, on l'a eu!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
statues qui se battent avec son épée de feu, par exemple.
Come on now. What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing? Victory, the throne, everything rightfully belongs to me! I have seen his powers. He rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet. You are next!
Ah, c'était épique, man.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What?
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
C'est pas fini, man!
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danons hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Ok, c'est pas fini, man. Je suis confus en tabarnak.
Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately.
Holy fuck.
Let's see if she's up there.
Dude, j'étais sûr que c'était la fin, moi. Dude, j'étais sûr que c'était la fin, man. On avait pété le boss, mon chum. Il y avait plein de boss. On les a tous pétés, man. On avait tous réuni les noyaux, tout, man. Là, ça foire. Là, après ça, c'ti, t'as genre le fucking, la cinématique, c'ti, animé qui a joué. Moi, j'étais sûr que c'était le générique. J'étais comme... Fini de même? Ça a l'air que non, man. Bon, mais Chris, sur ça, restez à l'écoute. On se retrouve pour... je sais pas quoi dire. Genre, je sais pas ce qui va suivre. On a battu les 5 lords. Il faut aller chercher, dans le fait, comment ça s'appelle? Le style Alma, whatever, là. Le gros noyau, là. Mais, ok, ouais. Ok. On se retrouve pour la suite, man. À la prochaine. Ciao!
Honnêtement, je n'ai aucune idée de qu'est-ce qui nous attend. Mais une chose est sûre, c'est que le prochain épisode est le commencement de la deuxième partie de Tales of Arise.